It's been another good quarter for another big oil giant. It's BP this time around. First quarter figures coming in better than expected overall, but in fact the shares were down. We'll take a look at shares in just a minute. Let's take a look at the numbers as they came through. The profit attributable to shareholders came in at just shy of $8.25 billion. Now, there's been a $20.3 billion loss this time last year. The replacement cost profits hitting just under $5 billion in the first 3 months of the year, although this was down from the $6.2 billion we saw this time last year with oil prices having fallen back from the peak seen after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Net debt falling to $21.2 billion, down from $27.4 billion this time last year. The company said the numbers were driven by exceptional and very strong performances from its gas and oil trading operations. Let's take a look at the share price, because the stock, after having hit recent highs up at 570 pence, and it was in fact a good day the back end of last week. Then after a long weekend came this drop back today. We're now down 4.9%. Now we're at a fairly interesting point in the markets, and draw this line here down pretty much where we are at the low point today, which is the highs we saw back on the 3rd of November last year. So it is an interesting line of support at 504. If we do get a candle close below here, you're then on the way down to this 200-day moving average, the red line down here at 479. And if you're short on this, your stop goes just above where we are at the moment. But I'm not so convinced necessarily this is going to end in any further major losses. The big news, of course, is all about what's happening with the idea of the company paying more tax. And Keir Starmer's been on the television once again this morning saying these big oil companies need to be taxed more. Now, that is going to be a headwind. There's no doubt about it. There's the political will, I think, to force through this sort of taxation. But at the moment, at least, shares look quite happy, just above the £5 level, currently trading at 509, down 4.75% today. Interested to see where things trade in the next few days in the wake of these results out today. For more videos from us here at IGTV, join us on Twitter at IGCom, Instagram, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.